Hey guys, Jason here, Traditional Bowhunting Wilderness Podcast. Today we're going to talk about your hook. Okay, we're doing some of these, a few bow shooting, bow tuning, couple kind of videos like that we got coming out. It's kind of the off season for a lot of people, so we're going to do some of that stuff. But how deep should your hook be? Okay, so if you're grabbing that bow, should it be here? Should it be here? Should it be here? Where should that be? Where should you be shooting from? Should it be here like this? Should it be curled all the way in? What is the hook that's going to work best? And honestly speaking, in my opinion, in hunting distances, at real world hunting distances, target archers and stuff may have a different opinion. They might know something different, but in my opinion, I would say that shoot whatever is going to work best for you. Okay, I know people that are super deep into that hook and that hand's here, and you can literally see when they shoot, it almost flicks their face away when they try to release that hand, because that hook is so bent and so deep in that it literally has to push out. I know people that are fingertip shooters, so and all of them do fantastic. So I don't think it matters too much, but it is interesting to find the one that's going to work best for what you're going to do. And to do that, you're going to want to test that. My experience personally is I don't like shooting off the fingertips. It's very hard on my fingertips. It burns them, gives a tingle feeling in there. Even with a tab on, I don't like the way it feels there and how it does. So I'm not a fan of it, and I also don't feel like I have control with a fingertip release. I also don't like a super deep hook because, again, I gotta get my fingers, I'm tucked in and my fingers gotta fight my way around my face and kind of fling it out of the way, or I gotta pluck the string to get that release. I have a hard time with that super deep hook. So for me personally, I like more of a moderate hook. I kind of come right in here and I hook right at that first knuckle joint like this. This finger is the one that goes in the corner of my mouth. It's the only one I care about the positioning of it. The other ones can be loose, they can be tight, doesn't matter, but as long as that one holds that position, I don't care what they do. And now keep in mind, my release is my biggest problem. I do not release good. You know, they tell you cut the back of your, imagine the back of your hand being cut and all this stuff. I cannot release a bowstring for the life of me good. So when I release, it's still I can't like get rid of the tension to where it's loose like that. Mine is much more of me releasing it, which causes that string to come off and go kind of cattywampus. I cannot release that tension in my hand. I don't know why. I've never been able to. But so my release is a normal middle kind of release is what I like. Let's show all three to show you here so you can see. And we'll do it on this side where you can see it on the side of my face here. So we're right there. Let's actually tip you up just a smidge, just so you can see it a little bit better, like that. And so if we come in here, so this first one, what we're going to do is we're going to do a deep hook. Okay, so we're going to come in all the way into the back of my tab. We're going to roll these fingers and keep them super tight like this. Let's see how it does. Okay, so you can see my face. Yes, so we come in. And there it is, okay? Quiet, solid, functional, works great. And at arrows, I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter where the arrow is. We're not far from there, but it flew perfect. Now, the next one will be a medium one, how I normally shoot. So for this one, we're kind of coming in right in here. And again, mainly it's that fingertip, but you'll notice that I'm not quite so deep. So I come in like this, I grab it, I bring it back in and I lock, and there it is. Okay, so it's a medium. Now, a fingertip one is where it gets a little sketchy for me. These are the ones that I just don't feel the comfort with it. But see, right now I'm going to be like right on these fingertips, and you're going to notice my hand is not quite so curled. My fingers are not so curled. They're going to be more loose like this. So let's try that. Ready? Okay. All of them sound the same. All of them hit the same. All of them shoot the same. All of them are the same, basically. So it's really what matters most to you. What is most comfortable for you? I don't believe, especially at hunting distances, at 18 yards and in, maybe 20 yards and in, I don't believe anything makes a difference. I don't think it's gonna alter how your shot is or how good you are or your consistency. So find what works best for you. If that shooting off the fingertips is what's going to work best for you, do it. Medium hook, deep hook, whatever it is, I don't think it's going to make a difference. But the key is consistency. do it the same every time, or strive to do it the same every time, so that you can maintain that anchor, so that you can maintain that feel. The feel is everything. Okay, and like I said, I know from a fact of trying that shooting off the fingertips, it really bothers my fingertips. I don't like it. I know that deep hook bothers my face. I throw my face out of whack a lot when I do that deep hook. So find what your style of hook is and how you want to grab that string, but don't let anybody tell you any different. You figure out what's going to work best for you, and that's what you want to use. It's not a critical thing. Matter of fact, very little about a traditional bow, unlike what many people want you to believe today, very little bit about shooting this is a critical thing. There's very little involved. Remember, it is a stick and a string. That's all there is to it. You pull it back and you let it go. So don't overcomplicate it. But when it comes to that hook, hopefully it gives you some points on trying to find what's going to work best for you. Thanks for watching.